Shedeur Sanders shows you everything you want to see from a rookie quarterback. Let's jump right into it.
To be more consistent, but we're seeing that evolution. We'll see if it continues today.
He's got three tight ends here on second down. In trouble. Now steps back, get away, flings it, got it. Complete at the 50-yard line. It's Bates with the catch. Last check of the play sheet attached to the wrist. It's 3rd and 7. Down the middle he goes, and it completes it. That was a nice-looking pass. It goes to Judy for another Cleveland first down. Gain of 10. So, don't know what the field goal range is in this weather, but let's see what they do on 3rd and 9. They've got Fannin driven back by Chuck Clark. Only picked up a few. Touchdown. Here's Schmidt for a field goal attempt from 50 yards. Field goal range with this scramble down to the 34-yard line. And Hayward all the way down the field. Able to make the tackle. Picks up 10 for Pittsburgh. And 4-12 for Cleveland. Second possession starts with Sanders looking down the field. Beautiful strike to Tillman. Had a big gain for Cleveland. The pass was perfect into the secondary. They go for 42 yards.
As they should.
2nd and 4. Give it to him again. Whoa. Hayward's on him. Hayward always been a run stopper with plays like that throughout his decorated 15 years. Trying to add to a field goal on their first series. Here's a 2nd and 8. This pass to Fannin. He caught it, and he rolls in untouched. Harold Fannin Jr.
This is going to be a touchdown, and this is as good a start. You see the ball is coming off his hand just a little bit, but it actually helps because he gets fooled. Shedeur, they roll the coverage to cover 2, but what a job by Fannin to turn and Willie Mays.
Sanders dumps it off. Little cut move. Judy's not going to get there. Ramsey and others
work inside.
And they throw it. Sanders to Sanders. He's still not down. Hayward finally is the one who finishes it off. Taking to the line, buying time, heaving it, desperation throw. Not a good one. Not a good one at all. Hitters ball back near midfield. 3rd and 9. Here's the play. Can he make a move to get there? No. Pittsburgh's all over him.
How do you wrap up Shedeur's performance today?
Yeah, obviously he wins. Got to win, so that's great for the young man. Gets to beat Pittsburgh, gets to beat a division rival. So they're not going to be easy, not in this division. So proud of him for that. There's always things he can clean up. I thought we got a little unlucky on that first interception. We can certainly learn from the second one, and he will. But yeah, he continued to battle.
What do you think? If you look at it, if you're Aaron Rodgers, think about it like this. Aaron Rodgers didn't necessarily outplay Shedeur Sanders.
No.
Aaron Rodgers was before that last drive was 33 attempts for 110 yards. So this is what we got to get to as well. I'm looking at these other quarterbacks that we playing against. This is the second week in a row where you can arguably say that Josh Allen, as well as Aaron Rodgers, did not outperform when it came to getting it done against Shedeur Sanders. Now, the thought process is this. Hey, you can critique it. He's going to make some bad throws and good throws. And I told Earl this during the show. I would love if we can get to a point where we could just watch the game.
You do want to get to the point to where that's not the case. If you just look at this game and look on the other side of the ball, there are many people who will argue that Aaron Rodgers is one of the best throwers of the football that the NFL has ever seen, right?
That's not an argument.
And so, like, if you look at this game,
the throw
that came back was an absolute dime. And then we seen Aaron Rodgers have about 6 or 7 throws. Like, where the hell is you throwing that ball? That's a god-awful throw.
So the thing that irritates me the most about Shedeur haters is they only watch Shedeur stats. I don't even believe they watch the game. I truly believe that they wait till the game is over, look at the stats, and try to say, oh, he's not really that good, right? The, those are the ones you truly cannot take serious. Because if they were actually football fans and they've been watching rookies come into the league, let's just say for the last 10 years, you would know Shedeur is doing an outstanding job, especially when you take his entire storyline into context. He worked his way up from being fourth on the depth chart, right? He's already working from behind. But Shedeur Sanders shows you every single thing every owner or coach want to see in a rookie quarterback. He constantly shows you those glimpses, those flashes of being a franchise QB. But if we're going to talk about that, right, let's talk about this in like the grand scope. Shedeur is playing against, right, teams that are going to the playoffs, right? He's playing against competition that have Super Bowl ambitions. He's playing against teams that cannot lose. If Shedeur would have took this team over at the beginning of the season when everyone was at peak morale, when the defense was playing like they played today, we would have much more than 4 wins. That's an absolute fact. I truly believe that's an absolute fact. I watched this defense give up 31 points to a 1-win team. I honestly thought that the defense checked out. So the fact that they came into this Steelers game and gave it 110%, this is something that they was doing early on in the season. Shedeur didn't get this kind of defense when he first stepped in, because by that time the Browns was already out the playoffs, right? They had no playoff hopes. You know what that does to a team? That kills morale, right? That puts players in self-preservation mode. The last thing a player want to do is get hurt at the end of the season when you already not going to the playoffs. You have no Super Bowl ambitions, right? The number one goal in this league is to make it to the Super Bowl. And when you're not going, that kills morale. So for those few people out here who still trying to compare Dylan Gabriel to Shedeur, stop it. Stop it. Dylan took over a team that was at peak morale when the players were healthy, when the offensive line was starters. Okay, Shedeur is out here fighting for every yard, right? Every game is not gonna be pretty. Every game is not gonna be 4 touchdowns, 389 yards. That's a fairy tale. He's gonna make rookie mistakes. That's what rookies do. You link me to one game. I've been watching football all my life, man. Link me to one game where a quarterback has stepped on that field and made the perfect throw 100% of the time. It doesn't happen. Even the great Peyton Manning have bad throws, right? Several bad throws. It happens. It's football. But you got a lot of people out here, in today's climate that don't watch football. They watch Shedeur. It's a big difference now. It's a big difference because there is no way you trying to trash Shedeur for his mistakes and you're not trashing Cam Ward. You're not trashing Tyler Show. You're not trashing Jackson Dart for doing worse. That's why we say this dude is greatness, because when you compare him and you put everything in context, oh, he's doing amazing. There aren't many quarterbacks you can put in Shedeur's situation right now that will be able to do what he's doing with this Cleveland Browns team. And I'm out of here.